So hello, hi. Today I'm doing this stuff, the missing brick link, or just the brick link, or just the three brick links. Yeah, it's all good stuff. It's all in here. It's not too much, honestly. Well, I mean, it's him and that, and it's him. If you don't know him, I mean, spine is wrong, but if you don't know the blue Rakshi from that one Bionicle stop motion, then you are, well, you're just not familiar with Bionicle. That's that's kind of lame, dude. Should be. Look at it. Look at this. This is this is the Rakshi, okay? Or not the Rakshi, but of Rakshi. It's a species actually that, and it's one of these. It's one of them. It's blue. So what happened with him is just, I don't know. I was like ordering things from Bricklink, sort of looking for things to order, and I was like, oh, I could just order all of these pieces, and then it ended up being so that I spent a bunch of money. Well, actually, I didn't spend. It wasn't me, but across three orders and across all three, I got all his pieces. So neither of the sellers had that spine, but I mean, it's like they had all the other things that I wanted, and it's just yeah, I had already spent a lot of time. So yeah, I just got all his pieces across three of the orders, and well, that's all that I got from the orders in there. And it's Brick Universum that like was kind of the main order, or at least was the most like sophisticated. It all came in bags and such. I think it was like two orders that came in bags. Another one wasn't really in a bag because it wasn't like a lot of things that I even ordered. But yeah, and like these plastic bags. But before I look at them, I do kind of want to go through the the heads, I guess. That's kind of silly, but truthfully. So I'm recording this right the same day as I recorded the Ben 10 stuff about the Ben 10 sets. And I think actually I got the Ben 10 sets after I had gotten this, but whatever. The thing is, right, Bionicle heads and masks and things are great because, well, they're unfamiliar, to me. Like this, as I mentioned in the same video, is like this could be a bad guy. This definitely does not look super like heroic. I guess neither does this necessarily look heroic. Neither does this have to look heroic. But yeah, speaking of this, of that, I mean, I have four of the 2.0 heads now, and I never had those sets. I started from 3.0, right? And I had Stringer and Bulk only. Were the only sets from there. Now I have Nex, his 3.0 version, right? My favorite one for him. Well, things just fell down. Well, Bulk and Nex. But I also have just all like the breakout heads. I have a bunch of the villains from 1.0, from 2.0, and I mean those are not just breakout; they are also 1.0. Yes, and now I have like 2.0 villains. I have Waspix. I have this Fangs, right? I have the Witch Doctor right here. Look at him. He's awesome. Okay, so many things. So many things, right? That's the thing. I always wanted to have Stormer. Like, actually, I had his brain attack version, and his mask broke off. That axle, it broke. Yeah, I have Stormer, I have Stringer, I have Breeze, I have Bulk even, I have Furno, I have like everyone except for, what? For Evo and Nex. Yeah, 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 that is absolutely true. So, spoiler alert, you know? Spoiler alert, guys. Spoiler alert, guess what's in here? There's a bunch of things. So fresh, new, I guess. So that's good because they don't really break a lot of breaks times of breaking of them, but they did break a bunch because I was a young kid and I had Speed a Demon, and then I disassembled his bike and I didn't know how to, kind of. Well, I mean, I knew, but wasn't wasn't too perfect, wasn't too great with that. Let's cover that up right there. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at anything here, actually. Well, let's look at this. I guess I'm going to just spill it out like this. So here's just miscellaneous stuff. That's just some fangs. That's from it's Meltdown's claws. I have I have already a bunch of these, and I don't know. I just thought that could be kind of cool. The Molten Man is a set that I have that had one arm like that, and I don't know. I just kind of like that, and I'd really like sort of dual wield, like hands, not even hands, but yeah, just guns for hands, And these things for I forget what. I guess just for a blaster. Not really, no. And these things and this thing, this is just for Von Nebula because one of the pieces of his foot broke. And then these are hands for something, I guess. I just wanted them. There's a few things actually that are weird like this to these. I don't know, I guess I just wanted one of them, and then one I was going to use for the set itself from where it came. The skull slicer? No? Is it? The four-armed guy from Bionicle G2? I was going to sell him, but then I didn't. I decided not to, because why? Honestly, just going through that hassle and all that. So next up would be here, these pieces, which are why I bought those pieces. So I have already what I have. I have I have Jaller with that piece. So there's a second one. I could use it for like two gunmetal gray ones of these, and then I have these two, which I don't know if I bought it from the same person, but it is different silver. I don't know if it comes across on the camera. I think it kind of does. It might seem like it's lighting, but it actually is different. Like, this is just so much more seamless than that. I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah, this is darker there. It's fine, obviously. I don't actually like really care. It's just that it's two blasters. I don't know. I just was like onto Hero Factory stuff and ideas. So I'm not gonna share the whole scope of my fantasies, but like I don't know. I just saw these and I mean, no, fuck, shit. Oh, sorry for swearing, actually. Or not so sorry, I don't know. Maybe I don't care. I kind of do, I guess, because I did say sorry so impulsively. But, I mean, look at this. Come on. Come on. Imagine, like, Fire Lord or somebody from the Fire line. I mean, Fire Lord is probably, like, I don't know, either second or first for my favorites. Although, I mean, Black Phantom and Von Nebula, and then especially uh, Witch Doctor are my favorites. They're all cool. It's just, I don't know. It's cool, and it's just cooler than the like lime or even more greenish, translucent Sammer Spheres that you would get from all the breakout sets. Like always, I mean, I only like have a few of the Chima stuff, things. Show you, like that. So yeah. Now, let's see, a few like smaller things. Let's get these out of the way. So, just a few left over of these because like, what if they broke? I guess I'm just gonna throw it all into there. Then a few of these because I do have like the yellow armor, and I think I do have the right. Yes, I do have the orange armor, but I mean, I don't even need it now, I guess, because I have him. But I guess I just have these pieces to like. Actually, I'm not gonna mix things. God damn it! I'm not gonna do that. But it's just cores to utilize for that armor that I already have. So I guess I'm actually not gonna throw it all in there. Just some of the more major stuff. Just some of the things that aren't too small. A bit major than this. His bones. What is this? I guess I think it was like getting to a price point where they would even consider sending. Like, it's just automatically like if it's under 20 euros or something, then it's like, no, we're not gonna sell you this, right? We're not gonna put in the effort to send you all this if it's not as much as this. If it's less, so it's, yeah. So these for something, just yellow pieces, and then these more big black bones from big things like Witch Doctor. I guess this was before I had Witch Doctor as well. Was it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Then just a bunch of like pieces. I don't know. They're just nice. Just useful. Those triangle, not even triangle, but 3 axle things, and then the brachii is the 3 length brown pieces. Those are nice, just in general, although I do already have them. They were just, not didn't cost like a lot. So then this is for a skull. It's not skull grinder. No. It's skull slicer still. So that's for him, and for like Grievous, I think it was, or something like for a spider, skull spider from the Bionicle sets. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell these now. No, I'm not gonna sell these. Then a bunch of these and a bunch of these, and I already took out a bunch of these because I like utilize them for heads and things, as you already maybe saw, right? So you might have realized I'm scared. Okay, I think they're gonna break, though I'm sort of unsure if this is like angled a little bit back, so that it's like kind of actually breaking them. I hope not, because if so, then it's gonna be very terrible. But I just have 4 of those breakout style heads, Glatorian heads for Bionicle, that broke entirely, where they just don't even hold on. So yeah, so a bunch of these, because these through the middle have started to, like, a bunch of them have started to crack. So where you like push an axle through, and it just pushes through like very easily. This doesn't. Like this is nice. This doesn't push through super easily. This doesn't slide through. It does push through. And a bunch of these bigger bones as well, just without that weird, or not weird, but specific end, where it's like very just, like this. But I mean, again, I've mentioned that within Witch Doctor, about him, the video. This is just way too long. Oh no, did I? Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe it was about Grievous that I didn't end up doing. But it's just too spindly. Is that what they say? Spindly, like very just way too thin. You want bigger structures, and I don't know if these are useful for big structures, like of arms and limbs and things, but they're good. What else is good is a bunch of these. Yeah, I like them. I like these pieces. They are good, and I mean, this is just way overkill, honestly. I will admit, I think this is way too much, but I'm never gonna run out of them now. So, yeah. Well, we're getting to the bottom of the barrel here. Have some more cool things. Well, we have a bunch of these things. Also, probably overkill at this point. I do have like a lot of them now. With these, definitely, I do have a lot of them. But again, never gonna run out. I think it's a bit irresponsible with all that I did with this, but I guess at that point, actually, I did kind of. I mean, I did have to meet those like nonsensical, idiotic things for the pricing and such for like 2 of the shops or whatever. So, yeah, I don't recall exactly anymore, but yeah. But these, I mean, that's cool. That's very useful for mod making, I would imagine. I mean, you just have a regular base for the body, like the base, the hip section of it, where then you have Technic stuff for the sides of it. So there's 5 of these things. And also, I really, honestly, like, come on. It would have been so cool, like, to have bones in. I guess I'm just going to talk about that now. For bones that have, like, variations of the way that the pinholes are. Like, imagine they were going through the side, and imagine this had a hole through it, like this has, where it's like, it's even. It's not, like this. It's not like that. It's not budging out. You can, like, connect Technic type stuff, like add, I think, stuff. I don't know if you can actually. Maybe you can add like studless plates, or with studs plates, of just regular system stuff. I don't think you can, because for the Stormtrooper, the Scarif one that I do have, they used for the legs on the back of them, they did use a sort of, there was a gap for the ball joint. So yeah, I guess not. Yeah, it could have been nice. It would have been very cool. And well. Let's see here. I guess because because Toxic Reaper, I have him. I have the set, and I loved the set so much so that I ended up breaking the axle there. But I mean, come on, it's you put this in, and like, how do you get this out? Like, even with small fingers, like, how do you get that out without sort of bending that forward? Like, it's just, ugh. It's a bit, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy two then. If I can here, I will. Same was for this, because they have the same thing. It also goes on the very front. That's just, that's scary. And as you saw there, it's this guy. So actually, one of his eyes is blind, so I should change it out to another color, but he's cool. Kalmar, is he? 4 of his armor pieces. Are they? Yes. Are they cool? Also, yes, they are. Then, what? Then what? Holy cow. Not a lot of heads, I'll tell you that much. So, first though, let's see. Let's see if you can guess what's about to, like, what I'm about to show you. A few things though. So these are for, like, yeah, these are correct. Yes, they are for, like, Zammersphere blasters. Those ones where you then have like some 2 Technic pieces in here, and then you just push in to fire. Yes, lovely stuff. I mean, honestly, Hero Factory, I don't know, it has those simpler ones, but those are really good. And these are, they were supposed to be like witch doctors. I don't know. I just thought, like, hey, I'm gonna take them because it's red wires that are just good overall, mechanical, like for the fire villains, and maybe for him, but they are that type of wire, not ribbed, like Ribbed. Whatever, it's fine. Then more of these, one of this, one of that, and then some of these body pieces and things. Oh, so yeah, already did take one of these. I have 2 of these now. Well, I bought 2 of these because one's for Black Phantom because one of the pins had broken off, and then there's one other for somebody else that you might already recognize if you know Hero Factory well. Yeah, it's cool stuff in black. And this piece, who is this piece? Well, this is of Split Face. Is it? It's not Two Face. That's a Batman villain, I guess, if I'm remembering right, which I am, obviously. But that's a Split Face right there with the armor, right? Oh, what's that? That's another Split Face. Yeah, I'm insane. That's a Brain Attack head, and that's not a Brain Attack head. On Brain Attack heads, you can't utilize these, but 2 of my Brain Attack heads have over time broken beyond the point of repair. So yeah, that sucks. Well, 2.0. I now have everybody. I have Stormer, Breeze, Evo, and Furno. There's no bulk, no surge. Or, sorry, no bulk, no stringer. But there is surge. It's a pretty cool thing, but this is also very cool. This is great. This is great. Like, this is awesome. That is also great. This is, more just, I guess, humanoid or such. Actually, why am I putting them in here? They shouldn't be in there. They're precious. They are precious. What's also precious is 3, count them, 3 weapons. So first is this, just a sick weapon, honestly. I mean, come on. You take a look at it, and it is awesome. Then this weapon. Do you know what's that from? I don't know what set it exactly is from, but I know that Rakshi had that weapon, or it's like it was the goal to get that weapon from that. I guess what Makuta, not Makuta, Pterodax. Makuta, was it Pterodax? Oh, I don't know. Pterodax. Well, was it Strax that had the axe? Oh, you look at this axe, and you ask yourself, is this not a perfect axe? Look at it. Look at it. It's amazing. Simple. Simple as that. It is amazing. So what else is amazing? What am I ruffling here? Oh, I'm ruffling some heads. I don't know why I want a white one, but I now have one. I have a white hero core. Well, I mean, let's see. I guess I have white hero heads now. So let's just take a look if of yeah, whatever. What happens? What does he look like? It's ghostly, honestly. Kinda sick, but obviously it's not bulk. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna change up bulk to that, but actually, I mean, that's like the only time where that would really work is just with gray and black or silver and black. But yeah, some heads for some other accessories and things that I don't have here. Now that I think about it. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just gonna move you out of the way a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, I guess not. I guess it's because I have an extra stringer head, so it's that. I actually think I do have now two extra stringer heads. One's here and another one's else. Oh, where? Somewhere upcoming, I would imagine. It doesn't really matter because I don't really need them, but it's just for exchanging things, switching things around. Then you have a bunch of these big hands, 6 of them, I think, right? Yeah, count them, 6, yeah. A bunch of these red nails. Well, I mean, you already know. If you know, you know. So let's just get it over with. Core Hunter. Badass. I mean, the mask is like very small. It's very small. Look at it. It doesn't even cover his head. I kind of imagine him to have a larger mask. Oh well. It's still epic. Yeah, just kind of imagine him to be a bigger head. But yeah, the way that I would now imagine him is like having broad shoulders with like a slimmer body with like some, well, just like kind of a hunchback style with like an actual sort of hunch, but like not like ugly, completely ugly, but sort of like, you look weird type of situation. Well, let's see. I have Firelord. I have Drilldozer. They have the same mask, but I have two of them now. Well, they're both in silver, so Firelord's is in gunmetal. But this is Jedbug. He's cool. I don't know him too much because he didn't even appear in the animation too much. It wasn't a big character. So yeah, and on the other side is Nitroplast in yellow now. So that's weird. This actually looks quite yellow on camera, I think, but it's that Keat orange, and it's another one. So you can have to, or I can have to. I do have to. Why? Why not? Do have Natural Blast actually? Whoa, that's not it. So you see. Sir Fangar is a set that I had, right? So a sort of frost-looking one of these from him. Well, that head broke, that socket there. This didn't, this jaw. So I just bought the headpiece. And now I have him. Doesn't ratchet at all. It's not like, that's a terrible representation of that sound. But it doesn't do that. And yeah. I have, not Sir, but just I have Panthar. Wow, imagine it's like you'll never guess what kind of animal that is, but that is actually a panther. Oh yeah, wouldn't imagine. And I wouldn't find it, honestly. I won't. Don't you worry, I will not find it. There it is. It's pretty similar, but not the same, like, at all. And just good things overall. And we're still not done. So for brain attack, I have, for the villains, I have Bruiser. I have now that guy, not Scorpio, but that with the 4 arms, Scarox. I do have Ogrim. I do have what I have. Well, I have. Yeah, I guess I could just show them. It would be nice. Ogrim, Bruiser here, first one that I got, or maybe not, because it might have been Aquagon. Then Scarox. I do have Dragon Bolt. It's the mask. And the brain is a little bit below. It's right here. It's like very electric and such. And I have 2 of them now. I have 2 masks and brains. Ow! I just hit my fingers with the drawer. But this is last. No, there's also Pyrox, which I do not have. And this is not light blue, but I don't care. This is great. Like a very cool monster. Does look like he's happy, but I don't know. Doesn't need to look mad, does he? He looks cool. It's all jagged and such. Yeah, great stuff. And we're not done. There's another white head for a hero. Why was it not alongside the other? Because this. And if you want to ask me why, then I just do not really have an answer for you. It's not even that great. It's big, way too big. Could be like a lion, yes, lion, or just some kind of wild type of Titan rock build. It's just. I mean, it's also so. You have what? You have Furno in that line. That's a good mask. You have Stormer. You have this, and that's the only one that I would really, I guess, want or could get, or just yeah. I don't know. Let me actually look at it myself. I feel like this could be actually a reason where I would want like paint a little bit the eyes there. You don't really see them with them being golden also, because that's supposed to be the teeth, obviously. The white head is supposed to be the teeth one. We're not done. Now I have everything of Breakout. I have Surge, I have Breeze, I have Furno, I have Bulk, I have Stringer, I have Stormer, I have Raka, I have Evo, and also I have Nex. Which that mask is just eh, not that amazing, but it's a mask nonetheless. I'm not gonna find his mask anyway. I'm gonna find his. That's not his mask. Well, let's compare it actually. The design is, supposed to represent it, and this looks like Metroid, I guess. It's something that people have made the sort of comparison to, and I do see it. Though I never played Metroid myself, I am not gonna find that head because it's not there. I didn't have it prior to just it's here. I'm dumb. So yeah, I mean that 2.0 head right there is just it's better than that one, but this is more clean. This is more mechanical and such. And he is a mechanic, so I guess yeah, that's why the 2.0 head is better. Well, oh what's that? Oh what's that in my hand? This is like the coolest villain. Not really, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I like him. No, I guess I don't like him enough to not drop his head. Meltdown. Geronimo. That's why I have this, I guess. That's why I have this. I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna build something with him. I guess my idea would be to build something it would be very cool to just have him at sort of this scale. Like shorter but still like Titan like for I guess bionicle or not bionicle terms. And just because he controlled Stormer at that one point, I mean, for him to be like some kind of like mad scientist with radioactive stuff and such, but like also sort of well, a big threat and like have control over heroes, like multiple of them who are like basically just zombies at that point, not like no bringing them back, something like that. That would be kind of sick. So overall, this is no big like deal for an amount of pieces, which upcoming for the next videos when I do them. I mean, first I'm gonna do like a video on sorting things, but then I'm gonna get into like a lot of pieces. There's not a lot of pieces here because a lot of them that are here are just all these heads and masks and things, and it's just all great for like a lot of characters. Though I mean, again, for quite a few things here, it's probably overkill, but I guess I can't justify it in the end. Yeah, I guess I can't. Let's see how he looks like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm gonna end off. I mean, there's a lot of these little bags now that I have, so I can actually use them for things, for storage of things that are like small, but in large amounts, like this that I have, right? The black axles of 2 length, and then the well, gray pieces like this with only the Technic round pins on either side, which there's just so many of them that I put them across 3 sections in a sortable box. So just start to put them like in just a whole bag on its own is probably the way to go, because I mean, again, I already have a lot of them. And well, now we're moving on to, I guess, actually like almost only the things that I got literally for free. Okay, this I paid for, obviously, and then I got a bunch of things for free from relatives. So yeah, well, thank them. I will and did and should. But it's gonna be one hell of a thing to fit it all, into here. Well, screw that stand, but fit it all into here. It's there's some space in there a little bit, but I don't really see myself putting much in there. Then there's no extra space here. It's just, I mean, alongside here. Let's go through these lower points here. That's just a bunch of things that I could like definitely put across like 3 areas, 3 sections. There's a bunch of like spikes in there and small pieces, studs and such. Then here you have all the things. I already showed that. You already have seen that, but that's what I was talking about. There's some empty space here. I definitely could generalize some things here. Like I could probably put that into there and just be fine. Yeah. And then I could like start putting things into boxes from here. I guess the lift arms, the bigger ones. And I just would have to put it all to the side over there, because in here is all the mainly system stuff. In these boxes, there's some more Technic to system type of mixes. But then here's all the bricks. Which, I tell you what, not gonna be enough space in here even for the bricks. I'll have to like put it in its own separate boxes. Big, large pieces, all the wheels and tires up there, down there more so. So if I want to show you the bricks and such, I can bring you over to here. Let's see. Can I show you just a little snippet? Look at it. This right here is just bricks, and that is not even like not even I don't know, not even 10% of it, probably not even 5. I'll tell you that much. And so that upcoming videos, that upcoming videos, okay, are gonna be probably unlike this one. I'm gonna edit them because it's just a bunch of pieces that are overall going to be very useful to build system stuff that I don't do too much and should honestly sort of get into with all the pieces that I have and am gonna have. And I don't know, maybe build some environments for the heroes and Bionicle characters and action figures themselves. Some background, but yeah, definitely not only. So this is a long ass video, and I thank you for watching it. I guess if you did, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I for sure did. Look at him. I'm an idiot. I never showed you that he could do this. Oh no, I failed you. I'm sorry. Not thank you. I am sorry and I'm not sorry, and I stay hydrated. Take the blue thing, and actually water is not that blue now that I think about it. Stay hydrated, yeah.